Alright guys, we're talking about greatest common factor. So let's define what that means. When two numbers share a factor that is a common factor, the greatest of all the common factors of the two numbers is the greatest common factor. So what does that mean? Well, this. If we have 16 and 20, we list out all their factors, like 1 times 16 equals 16, 2 times 8 equals 16, and 4 times 4 equals 16. Those are the factors that equal 16. They're multiplied together, and they equal 16. For 20, 1 times 20, 2 times 10, 5 times 4. Now what you do is you circle the ones that they have in common, the same numbers. So they have 1 in common, 2 in common, and 4 in common. Now what you do is you find out which one's the greatest number that they have in common of those factors. Well, it's 4, so then you write greatest common factor equals 4. Alright, let's take a look. Let's do some, get an idea of what we need to do. Alright, so 18 and 36. I've listed out the factors here. So we have 1 times 18, 2 times 9, 3 times 6. Those all equal 18. 1 times 36, 2 times 18, 3 times 12, 4 times 9, and 6 times 6, 36. So we circle the ones that they have in common. 1, 2, 3, no 4, 6, 9, no 12, 18. They have a lot in common here. So the greatest common factor of 18 and 36 is 18. Because they both have that factor in common. Let's do the next one. 14. 1 times 14. 2 times 7. 3 doesn't go in. 4 doesn't go in. 5, 6, 7, and 14. So 1 times 14 and 2 times 7. For 35, 1 times 35, 2 does not go in. 3 is not going to go in. 4 is not going to go in. 5 does. 5 times 7. 6 isn't going to go in. 8, nope. 9, nope. 10, no. 11, 12, 13, 14. Alright, we can stop there because the greatest number that they have is 14. And then let's just put 35. If there is more that goes in, you can keep listening, or you don't have to, because what we're trying to figure out is the greatest one that they have in common. And once I have gone past this largest number, then it really doesn't matter, because any number like after 14, like say this went in 22 times, even if I write it down, it's not going to be in common because this one doesn't have it. So you can write them all down if you'd like, but if you know that you're just trying to find out the greatest common factor, you only have to go as high as the one that you've already done. So they have 1 in common, and they have 7 in common. So here you can say the greatest common factor equals 7. Alright, last one. 15 and 44. 1, 2 does not go in, not even. 3 goes in. 4 does not, 5 does. 5 times 3. 6, no. 7, no. 8, no. 9, no. 10, no. 11, no. So there we go. For 44, we have 1. 1 times 44. 2 times 22. So you can even write those over here. 22 and 44. 3, not going to go in. 4 will go in. 4 and 11. What else? 5, no. 6, no. 7, doesn't even matter. 8 doesn't matter. 15 is not going to go in. And we've already passed 5. So this is where we're at. Basically, the greatest common factor between these two. Oops, let me use a different color. Is 1. Basically what this means is that they don't have a real common factor that between the two numbers. 1 is the only one that they have, which would mean that all these factors listed out, and 44 if we all listed out, and they could be all here. Basically that these are the only factors that they're going to have in common is 1. So listing out the factors, circling the ones they have in common, looking for the greatest common factor, greatest common factor. Questions? Write them down, and I will help you in class.